tough new anti-terrorism law after a legal challenge by the opposition. 8 clauses were annulled, including those which curbed media freedom and capped the number of refugees and asylum seekers to 150,000. The government says the law is needed to counter the growing threat posed by al-Shabab militants. The opposition says it violates civil liberties. The law was passed during a chaotic parliamentary session in December, following the killing of 64 people in 2 attacks in northwestern Kenya by the al-Qaeda-linked al-Shabab group.
The 5-judge bench ruled that no law was violated during the chaotic parliamentary session. The judges concentrated on the clauses that civil society and the opposition have contested. The sections on limits to what the media can report on in relation to terror, as well as the cap on the number of refugees allowed in Kenya, were among those nullified.
Section 12 of the Security Laws Amendment Act and Section 66 of the Penal Code is hereby declared unconstitutional for violating the freedom of expression in the media guaranteed under Articles 33 and 34 of the Constitution.
Kenya has previously blamed an influx of refugees from neighboring Somalia on rising cases of terrorism and proliferation of arms. While the Kenyan government says the security laws are intended to protect the country in times of terrorism, the opposition and the civil society say they infringe on the rights of the people. On Monday, those opposed to the laws bagging the first win. Opposition supporters broke out in songs of jubilation minutes after the ruling that declared at least 7 of the sections of the controversial laws illegal.
We shall not and shall never relent until the freedoms that Kenyans fought for, shed blood, lost lives, are exercised and enjoyed to the full.
If we were to reduce the powers, the privileges and rights we enjoy under the Constitution on account of terror, it will mean the terrorists have won.
The laws were passed following several terror attacks in the country linked to the Somali-based al-Shabab militant group. The Kenyan government says it will appeal Monday's ruling. Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Kenya.
That's all we have.